Hello everyone, today on It's a Shell of a Life, we're making brisket. It's a family favorite, and we love cooking brisket. Now I'm using the Pit Boss 1100 today. It's a nice, easy to use smoker. Simply plug it in, get it going, and it cooks a nice piece of meat. Today we're doing about a 9-pound brisket. It's in the Texas style. It has a simple rub of salt and pepper. And we're going to put it on for about 8, maybe 9 hours today. The first couple hours we leave it alone. Don't touch it, just kind of stick it in there. Then we'll be treating it with some apple cider vinegar and hot sauce spray today. And just kind of checking it as it goes along. We may wrap it, may not. It just depends on how everything turns out. But here we go. Let's get this thing on the smoker. You can see from the butcher there's a giant gash in it. I try to be careful not get any of the seasoning down in there. You don't want to have a pocket of salt and pepper. But I put the fat side up and put the thick part of the brisket towards the heat source. And I've also added a water pan, as you can see, so we can keep it nice and humid in there so we get a nice even cook. You know, the Pit Boss tends to cook really hot right here in the middle, so I may adjust the brisket throughout the day depending on you know, how the thing is cooking. But overall, it's looking beautiful on there. Now we wait. All right, it's been just over 2 hours. We're gonna come out and check the smoker and see how the meat's doing. It's holding at a good temperature. Some nice smoke coming out, nice clean smoke. Oh yeah, that's coming along nice. It's got a great color. Let's go ahead and hit it with some of this apple cider vinegar and hot sauce. And help retain, keep moisture in it. I like to give it a nice good soaking. Awesome. Yeah, beautiful. That's really all there is to it. Now we wait. We're going to check it about once an hour. This thing has been cooking since about 9 o'clock this morning. It's almost 4 o'clock now, so we've got a solid 7 hours into the brisket. This was a smaller one, so it probably won't take quite as long to cook. I've decided to go ahead and wrap it. I've got my butcher paper laid out here. We're going to take the brisket off the smoker, put it into the wrap, and let it go for about another hour. I'm going to check it at that point. We'll probably take it off to rest and then really enjoy this great brisket. So check it out. All right, let's look at that meat. Oh man, look at that. It's beautiful, great color. It looks perfect. Tons of smoke on it. Oh yeah, this thing is excellent. So fight with a little bit of wind.
Got it.
All right, fantastic. Look at this thing. It looks beautiful.
Great.
So let's go ahead. Give it a nice good wrap.
And how long are we going to leave it on there for?
So we're going to leave it on for about another hour or so. Just depends on how the internal temperature is and if it's getting nice and tender. But the main thing is once you take it off, you got to let it rest for at least an hour, because then all those juices will soak back into the meat and this thing will be super tender and super juicy. Check back with us in a little bit and we'll see how it turns out. All right, everybody, this thing has been cooking. The brisket is smelling amazing. It's been on the grill for right at 8 hours. Now, this is a smaller piece of meat. It was only about 9 pounds before I started trimming it. I probably cut half a pound of fat and other things off of it. So it's a pretty small brisket overall. So it's only been cooking about 8 hours, which is totally fine. Now let's go ahead and take a look at it. Oh man, there we go. That's what it's all about. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take the brisket off the grill. and we're gonna let it rest on the cutting board for about an hour before we chomp into it. Again, all the meat and juices and all that good stuff has to get back into the brisket. So here we go.
Oh yeah, that's cooked.
All right, so I'll come back out. I'll get this grill cleaned up, get it ready for the next smoke. But I'm gonna go ahead and shut it off. Let's take this thing inside. Hey guys, it's BJ here with It's a Shell of a Life, and this is our brisket. Now the brisket's been resting and it's been cooking all day, an 8-hour cook, a simple Texas style brisket, salt, pepper, and smoke. That's all it takes. Low and slow for an amazing turnout. Let's take a look at it. Now I've got traditional butcher paper here that I've wrapped it up in. You can see a lot of the fat has rendered. Oh my gosh, look at that piece of meat.
That's perfect.
That is beautiful.
Let's look at that little crack
Nice
that you got
and
there,
firm and beautiful. Outstanding. So the next step is we'll get it onto the butcher's board. We're gonna give it a slice and then it's time to eat. All right, here we go. Let's cut into this brisket. Nice even slices. You want the slices on the flat to be about the width of a thick pencil. Oh my goodness, this, I just wish you guys could smell this. It smells so amazing. Let's take a look. Oh wow, you can see the nice pink smoke ring going around. It's amazing, such great color.
Thumbnail.
Wow, beautiful brisket. Fantastic. You see how juicy it is? So much moisture in there, so much delicious flavor. This thing is going to be incredible.
John, come here.
Beautiful brisket. Nice, even, perfect slices. All right guys, after an amazing day of cooking, now it's time to eat. And I can't tell you how proud I am with this brisket. It turned out wonderful. It's such an easy thing to do. You just have to have the patience to cook it the right way. But I'm telling you guys, I can't talk to you anymore. It's time to eat. Our meal is ready. We've got a feast ready to go. And next time, maybe you can join us. So, hey, thanks for joining us today on It's a Shell of a Life. We're really excited to have you come and join us on this journey. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.